Mommy's gonna make breakfast. I got you, Queen. I got you. What, mommy? It is cold. So, good morning. We are going to prepare some breakfast and lunch because we're going for a hike. So we have to take food with us. Snack. 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 No. Huh? Mm-hmm. Snack. Mm. I love sunflower seed. Mm. Dime. Mm. No, you have to go to your room. Go to your room. Shana is gonna put it for you. No, acá. Luna. Luna. In your room. Okay, what I was doing. Mm. I told my roommate to do his fucking dishes, and the last thing he does. Come on, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Like, share. Let's do this. Let's make good morning. All right. How's everybody? Hello. So, good morning. I'm gonna be making some breakfast right now. I need my brain in order. I'm all over the place. Okay. So I'm gonna prepare breakfast. I'm going to kind of get ready. I'm gonna go for a hike, so doing makeup is not worth it. Doing my hair at this point is also not so worth it. But we're trying to look as best as we can. And yeah. So for breakfast, let's have some eggs. Bread. And while breakfast gets ready, Hmm. Good morning. Dime. Mommy's making breakfast. Okay, mira. I'm gonna make eggs. You hungry? I got you, mommy. I got you. I got you, mommy. I got you. So I already opened this water. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how it goes. Good morning. We are a health and wellness channel. We also share a little bit of lifestyle, entrepreneurship, motherhood. So yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm going for a hike. And it is already 80 degrees and it's only 9 a.m. I'm all over the place because I realized that my plans changed for this morning. So what I was planning was going for a hike, but going on a hike later on locally. But tomorrow my son gets out early from school, and I just realized that Saturday the parks are gonna be too full and it's gonna be stressful. I might have to pay entrance, so I decided last minute when I was on my way home from taking my son to school to just prepare breakfast, prepare some lunch to take out with us, and just go now for the hike. Go for the place where I want to go. So I am literally multitasking, getting ready for my hike while taking care of my children and live streaming because I need to do my live streams every day. We are trying to monetize the channel and we have to get to work. Yes. Look, mommy's making food. You want food? Or you want cereal? You want cereal? Okay. Hmm. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna give you your cereal. You're going camping 2 weeks. I was checking for camping, but everything is full nearby. Ugh. And I honestly don't have to. I just started on in this like hiking and camping life. This is something I could not do when I was living in Puerto Rico because it's not safe for me to be alone with my girls out there in Puerto Rico. And here it's so different here in the US. So I try to find places that obviously are safe for me and my girls. And at the beginning when I moved, I didn't know anything about it. I had no idea what were my options. And also I was like going through a hard time. But now that, we finally getting our life together, I've been doing these hikes every day and it's been life changing. We do a little hike every single day. Careful. Feel it. So, anyways, yeah, that's what's been going on. And Saturdays, I took long drives. I just go and experiment because Saturdays is the day. I do have my son in high school, so I had to stay local during weekdays. Um, but it's coming to the point where it's getting really hot, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for summer, to be honest. Because it is 80 degrees already, and it's only 9 p.m. So I cannot imagine how the summer is gonna be. And it's not summer yet. It's only 9 a.m. and it's not summer. I have, however, been able to look. Oh no! Come on, bro. There goes all my greens. I have been able to. Good morning, Underboss. I love you. I love you. What the? Show some love kindly. Give a like. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Save where I'm going. Yeah, that's what I will say. Go ahead, live live, experiment, and everything. Always making sure you are safe. Do your research. Good morning. I hate summer. I am not looking for summer. I will have a better attitude this summer, I will say, because I'm from Puerto Rico and my experience so far, summers in Puerto Rico are worse than here. So at least it's gonna be better than any other summer I had. I just hate. I don't like the cold. I don't like the heat. Like I love fall and I freaking love um spring. That's it. Bro. I was thinking about camping during summer because I thought that's what people do in summer. But then some locals were like, "Are you crazy? You're going camping on summer? You go with the heat?" And now they got me scared for my life on camping during summer. But for me, it's more ideal because my son doesn't have school, so it's when we can like go out, and do camping or whenever we want. That egg was frozen. Okay. Rico, I love Ingwer. PR is beautiful. My sister, she loves camping, she loves hiking, but she goes like really, really hardcore. And I have kids, so for me it's hard. And ideally, I would prefer to do those things by myself with my kids because that way we have the patience. I have the patience. I can stop every time I need to stop. I don't want to bother anybody with my kids, so I never went with her. But again, it's Puerto Rico and going alone to those type of hikes is not safe. It's not like here where we have parks and they're like um you have signs, you have maps, you have um the hike trail, um and experiment all those things with your kids, but make it in a way that you are safe. You're not gonna get lost with children in the middle of nowhere. They have restrooms. Eventually, as they grow, then we can do some really badass hiking. But because I just started this year, I still don't have anything. Like the only thing I have is the cooler and the tent. So I need to get the bed thingy majingis. I need to get the stoves, and I definitely need like some type of battery charger because obviously I'm alone with kids, so I want to make sure that you know my phone is always charged in case of emergency. And if it's summer, we can have fans, but right now I don't have fan. I don't have any electricity, so I might not be able to do camping until fucking fall, and I am extremely angry at that fact. So like the video, subscribe, share the live stream. Because I do share a lot of health, wellness content, motivation, entrepreneurship, mindset, neuroscience on my channel. Very relaxing, no phones, low. Yeah. I like the part of no phones, but again, since it's me along with kids, I want to make sure we are safe. And I do content creation and I vlog from my phone. So I will not be using my phone for like scrolling or shit like that. I will be using it just for filming because I make my vlogs from my phone and I'm a content creator. I need to create content. But also for photos, family photos, memories, videos, and again emergency. But I even now I don't use my phone for like phone calls or texting. Like I am the type of person who will text you a week later. Everybody calls me, they cannot find me, and they're calling over everybody else. My son is usually the one that comes to me, Mommy, they're trying to reach you. And I'm like, oops. My phone is always on silence. I don't have it with sound on. I saw a meme on social media how ridiculous is that we used to pay to download music for ringtones and now oh, now it's always on silence. It's always on silence. Because at least when phones started, I don't know from what generation you are, but when ringtones started to become a thing, you had to pay one, three, $5 for every ringtone you wanted in your phone. Yeah, that's what I love about camping, the views. Mm. I've been following a lot of YouTubers that do camping, and I'm having so much FOMO. I wanna, but my time will come, guys. My time will come. Okay, let's prepare some sandwiches for lunch because we don't have money to buy food. Like literally, I had $20 in my card, and I just put $70 of gas in my card. So now my card is on minus 50. Woo! Life is good. Life is good. But I'm grateful that we managed to do that. I was scared that I was not gonna be able to take my son to school this week, and he's having this is the last 3 days of school, so he's having a lot of like um last projects and shit like that, so he could not miss school. So I was very worried, but I managed to put the car in negative. It depends on the gas station though, because the gas station, if I don't have I could have $20 and it would not have set my card, and I had to get out of the car and go inside and say, put $20. But with the other card that I have, it just let me use it, even if I have $1 on the card, and it allows me to put the card negative. Okay, yeah, it says. Two rich lady. Hey, Stephanie. What are you doing? Good morning. Yes, I took him to school. The universe provided. Because those $20, I didn't have them until this morning. So, um, trust the universe and it will provide. So, he's in school. He's doing his last project. Today he has something he needs to do. Tomorrow he needs to do a project for English class. And he's gonna be done with this semester. Praise the gods. And what else? Yeah, I forgot to toast the bread. Do it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take some sandwiches. I have provolone and I have chicken breast ham. For lunch, I do have some chips that we can take. Dime, are you serious right now? You said you did not want eggs and you wanted cereal. And I gave you cereal. Motherhood. What I was gonna do. Yeah. Over here. Yeah. Viene que es la que es. I'm serving your food. You have to have something called patience, my darling. Bro, bro. Huh? Well, I told you if you wanted eggs and you said no, I want cereal. So I gave you cereal. So now you have to wait if you change your mind. Here you go. You're welcome. Queen. Can I catch you there? Nope. Don't worry about it. Creepy. Huh? Where your other half? I don't need that shit. I don't need another half. I am my other half. I am my other half. Mm. So today I wanted a live stream trying to make my first sourdough bread. I made sourdough started from scratch for the first time. I am almost certain I screw it up. Yeah, almost certain my bread is gonna be an epic fail, but that's how you learn. That's the beauty of things. Hello, good morning. How are you doing today? I'm doing amazing. You sing like Taylor Swift. You look like her. I don't think I sing like her, but thank you. I'll take it. Oh, creepy guys here are a thing. Y'all need to get used to that. You need to get used to those creepers. This camera looks horrible. I noticed ever since I got this phone that the light like hits the camera and it makes it look so bad. It needs like something like like a hat so the lighting gets better. It's really annoying. Okay. It's annoying. So I'm going to this park. I went once, but I miscalculated my time and I couldn't be there for too long. So this is why I want to go early today so we can like really chill. And they have playground, they have restrooms, they have lots and lots of picnic tables with grills. So this is why I'm preparing now some lunch so I can sit down with my girls and eat some lunch. And this is something I want to share more about because we think that going out with kids, especially when you have a lot of kids, it's gonna be like impossible, too expensive. And like these places are free. Some of them only pay like $5 or $6 the entrance, and that is it. To having all of that, you have the trails with, they're very safe with signs, you have maps, you have restaurants, you have picnic tables, you have so much to do with your kids. I always take card games so we can play cards. What else? I always go well prepared, and $6 for an entire day with your kids in nature where they get to see animals. That's amazing. In my book, it's great. But that's only a few. There's a lot of parks that have the same, almost the same amenities, and you can't enter for free. So, um, just so you know that for $6, an entire family. Springs. The last time I went to a spring, it was that. It was $6. That's it. And you have again picnic tables. I should. I know they have a lake, but I don't think you can swim in that lake in the river. So when we're going, so there is gators. Okay. How very slim is I take my kids camping. That's what I'm here for. Take our freaking like this morning I was talking with my son when I was taking to school and I was sharing with him all of my childhood memories. And it hurt me in the heart to realize that we don't take our kids outside anymore. And I've been doing these hikings for months now, and I have not only once, only once I saw a mom with the kids. Only once. I have not seen kids. It's always mostly elderly people, mostly elderly people. Um, I would say like 50, 55, 60% are elderly. Um, the other ones are, yes, young people with either friends or couples, but I have not seen them with kids. Now, I used to think maybe that's because I go early and it's still school hour. But homeschooling is a thing because my oldest son is in high school and my 9-year old she's homeschooling. Mm. And I know there's a lot of homeschooling moms out there, and it's sad that they don't include physical activities like that in their kids' curriculum because it is important. Physical activity is important. And if, like in my case, I homeschool, I work from home. We need to get outside. That's why I started the hikings, by the way. So I was shrunk and trapped in your hungry stomach. Oh, bro. My sons are 11 and he's on his phone more than I'm on mine. Yeah, that's the world we live in. Hello. I am happy. My life is getting better. It's getting better. And I will say hiking has been part of that journey. Walking, being outside in nature and sun is essential for mental health. And your son is only 11, so you can still have some control over him. And you can still like create some rules, like have some time where it's just family time, like dining time, dinner time. You can put a rule like this is a family time. We're gonna always have dinner together and there's gonna be no phones. Um Going out as a family, like something like that, like hiking or whatever it is that you guys like. Um, I know a lot of kids are not gonna have for now so much fun when they're hiking because they don't understand the privilege and the beauty of it. Se acabó, se acabó. But eventually, as time goes, they will love it. Like right now, my daughters. No, this is no. Este, at the beginning, they were complaining like, oh, and now they're like, look, mommy, look at this, look at that, and now they enjoy their hikes. It's a matter of getting them used to it, you know. And again, one day they're gonna grow up and they're gonna have conversations with their children, like I just did today, and they're gonna be remembering those times where they used to go outside. Yeah. What did I put? Oh, in my face. Okay. So yeah, this morning I was talking with my son and I was telling him about all my childhood memories, how me and my sister used to play outside. There were so many trees in that time, trees with fruits, and how me and my sister would like grab the fruits and play outside like we were cooking or making dinner, or how we own a restaurant and we will be all dirty and full of dirt, stinky, sweaty, and how we will play hide and seek, how we were always full of scratches because we were always playing outside. And again, it's something that we don't see anymore. So this apartment complex, I really love where I am because I do get to see a lot of kids playing outside. Unfortunately, I don't let my daughter because we live in a very nasty world and I don't let my daughter go out there play with the kids. But I do like to see that the kids are out there playing and I'm trying to figure out what things I can do. Like she has a scooter, so maybe we can in the afternoons I can buy like a beach chair so that way I can sit down outside and like me watch her while she plays around without, me staying here and not allowing her to go out there. Because unfortunately, I do have a memory of my childhood when there was this neighbor. So parents, watch out. But you don't know. So my dad was a single dad, and this can be triggering, by the way, maybe. My dad was a single dad. He had me and my sister, and when he was working, we would stay at my great grandma's house until like 5-ish, because at that time my grandma will come from work, and that's when my grandma will pick us. So when we were playing at my great grandma, me and my sister would go behind the house where all the trees and shit was to play. And behind there was a house, and the nephew of the owner was staying there. And unfortunately, he was doing things that he shouldn't be doing in front of children. And that is something that obviously stuck with me as a child, seeing those things. At the moment, obviously, I didn't comprehend what was going on until now that I'm adult. But I am a mom of girls, even boys. My brother, I think he was molested by a family member. Rest in peace. So even if it's males, I don't trust anybody, and I have this thing where no, you're not going to any friend's house. No, no. I feel bad because sometimes she asks me like, "Mommy, can I go?" Like in the previous apartment building complex, there was this little girl that she would come to apartment to play, and sometimes the girl would tell her like, "Can she go to my home?" And I was like, "No, no." She had brothers and guys in the house. I do know all the children. Um, there was this best friends that live together and they have children, and one of them was like 18 and the daughter of the other one was like 5 or 6, and she was being molested by the 18-year-old for years. Nobody knew. So trust nobody. But I do love to see kids playing outside. Mm-mm. Nope. Good morning. I just made scrambled eggs with cottage cheese and a toast. Can't trust anybody these days. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I remember I thought maybe it's me that I'm crazy remembering things that are not, but at the same time, like, how can a child invent these memories? So I remember a few years ago, I did ask my sister, and I was like, "Do you remember any of this?" And she was like, "Yeah, I do remember." And I was okay, so I'm not crazy. It is 9:31 a.m. I know this girl who was molested by her own dad, and for a time she felt guilty, that he had her custody, and she went to sleep next to him and she felt bad. And I'm like, he's your dad. You were supposed to be able to sleep next to him, feel protected. Not feel like you did anything wrong. It was your fault. Yeah, there's a huge time difference. Mostly when I connect at this hour, I'm going to be talking with people that are on the other side of the world, that are already out of work. When I connect later for me, I do connect with more people from this side of the world because they already got out of work and they're still awake. And whoever I chat from the other side of the world is because they can't sleep. And it's like 1, 2, 3 a.m. Yeah, I can't sleep. Thank you for listening to people's comments and respecting them. That's very kind. Welcome. I know. It's crazy how we are living in the same world at the same time, but at the same time, it's not the same time, and we're different two different time frames. Yeah, it is mind blowing. Like we are awake right now, and yet it's such a different time of the day for us. Like we're on another planet, bro. Number one, I don't want to ever get married. Number two, the last thing I would do is marry somebody younger. Never fucking again. Do I need to repeat that? Never fucking again. You starting your day, I'm ending mine. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting ready to go for a hike. I have a lot of respect for you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, um, you look like Julia Roberts. Oh, I will take it. I will freaking take it. You want the marriage and now no more. I don't want any of it. I've been married. I have lived with men. Ugh, it's too stressful. The list can go on for so long. She's prettier. You're you. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, is she talking that Julia Roberts is prettier? Which I won't blame you. She's gorgeous. She's girl crush. Absolutely. I cannot feel offended by it, but if you meant me, thank you. You don't eat. Yeah. It's just I feel I have I was gonna say 13 because I was looking at the number 13. I have 4 children. I busted my ass taking care of them. One of them turned to be ungrateful and left the house. Fine, let's work for me. But I still have little kids, that are demanding something out of me every single day. They need my attention, they need my caring, they need my love, they need my sacrifice, my rescheduling, my everything. And the thing is that when you get married, when you're with a person, in my case, will be a fit person demanding my attention, demanding something, and a fit person making me put myself behind. And I have to deal with someone else's son trauma. I don't have time for that. I want freedom. I want to be able that when my kids are done, I want to be done. I don't want to be like, okay, the kids are done. What do you need from me now? Oh, you need me to go like a cockroach with my legs like this? No, no, no. Thank you. No, I want to finish with my children and go to bed, read my book, journal, and just fall asleep watching TV. Thank you. 4 children? Yes. 4 children, 2 teenagers, and everything. You are the most important person in a kid's life. Mom is everything. Yes, they are. No, it's not easy because your plans are always gonna go to shit. Your plans are always gonna go to shit. You're gonna make the perfect schedule, the perfect day, and suddenly something happens. Like, um, yesterday my son told me that Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, which are the last 3 days of school, he's gonna be getting out earlier. So now my plans for the week change. Um, yeah, I was thinking about that this morning, and I was like, wait a minute, if I want to go hiking to this place, which is more far away, and it's bigger, so it's gonna take me longer. That means that I need to change my plans because I cannot go tomorrow because it gets out early. I don't want to go Saturday because the park is gonna be freaking full, and I might have to pay entrance. So I'm hoping that on weekdays, like the other day, I don't have to pay entrance. And it's gonna be empty, and I need to leave early because right now it's 80 degrees and it's only 9 a.m. So imagine at 1. So I my plans for today just literally just changed. Like I was thinking, okay, I'm going to sit down at my computer, I'm going to work. I posted a new vlog on my website yesterday about rice. I gave you all the information you need about the types of rice, which one is better for you, what's the difference between them, their nutritional level, calories, everything. It's in my website on a new blog article. And today I needed to work on the socials and promote the new blog. um and I did the vlog that I want to upload this week, and all of that went to like, okay, let's shift plans. Now we're gonna have to do that in the afternoon and go hiking early in the morning. So now we are quick making breakfast real quick, live streaming real quick because we need to work, we need to live stream. So here we are. I prepared some sandwiches, I have my snacks, I prepared um water with electrolytes for the hiking. I'm gonna go prepare the second water. Ma, no, esto para mí. Por eso tú comiste huevo. Ah, exactly, no? But I think to also answer your question, you need to like take time to sit down with you and figure it out what are the things that you're doing during your day. Okay, the first step, let me rewind. The first step is sit down with yourself and think about what do you want for your life. How do you want your life to look like right now, this is the journey I'm rebuilding my life because I just went through a breakout, and I was a stay-at-home mom. So now I'm struggling because I don't have an income, because I don't have a job, I don't have anything because I was a stay-at-home mom. um so I'm like redoing everything, starting my life at 30 freaking 9. I always wanted to build my own business, my coaching business and everything. Anyways, what I decided to do is sit down and say, okay, what do I want to accomplish? How do I want my 40s to look like? How do I want my life to feel? How do I want my day to look like? And as soon as I know that, then I will figure out my values. If you go to my website, I do have a whole blog about values, and I give you a list of values and how you can work to find your values. After that, write your boundaries. You need to create boundaries, and it's something I'm thinking that boundaries is going to be the topic for my next vlog. I do vlogging for YouTube, and it's called I created a new series that is called The Year Before 40, where I'm going to be like sharing insights and thoughts about what I'm doing and why and how. But I want to talk about boundaries because that is something that this week, boundaries and love is the topic that keeps popping up. Like in church, it was talking about love. Next thing you know, I grabbed this book and it's talking about love, and like it's all about love and boundaries. So I'm thinking this is a sign from the universe that this is the topic for this week vlog. Anyways, so first, analyze what life you want, how you want your day to look like, so that way you can create values and boundaries. So that way, then you can sit down and write everything you do in your day, because life is crazy, right? Especially when you have kids. And you need to be able to, every time something pops in your calendar, because shit will pop up. And you need to know what and when to say yes and what and when to say no to. But the only way you're gonna be able to know when to say yes and when to say no, it's because now that you know what you want, you can ask yourself the question, if I do this, if I say yes to this, if I say no to this, will this help me? Will this take me to have this lifestyle? In my case, if I say yes to this, will I achieve my goals for my 40s? And if the answer is no, it doesn't help, it doesn't take me there, then you already know that you should not, or you should do this or that. Hopefully it makes sense what I'm saying. And that is gonna help you during your day, doing the little tasks, because everything is has a compound effect. And the little stupid little things that you do during your day does affect, because what you do repeatedly, and this is where neuroscience comes, what you constantly do becomes a habit. And 95% of the things we do, it's unconscious. 95% of what we do, say, think, 95% of the things that you think during your day are automatic, are the same from the day before. We are literally a computer programming to survive and just be here. So you need to start being more conscious about everything. You can start writing down, I did this, and time it if you want to. Timing will also help you to know how much something takes you. So that way, then you can take the time to, you can put it like three columns. This is what I did. And the next one is, does this help me to achieve my goals? This will make me have the life that I want to have by my 40s. And if the answer is no, then on the next column, you can say, okay, if I eliminate this from my day, what can I do with this time that is something that will take me? An example is my live streaming. Like, I want to be financially independent. I want to be a content creator. I want to be an influencer. I want to make YouTube my full-time thing. So I realized that I needed to stop scrolling. I needed to stop watching things. I need to go down on working on things that I don't want to work. I don't want them to be like, I was focusing on building a team for my network marketing business. And I was like, I don't want to build a team, at least not for now. I want that in the future, but not now. What I want to do is YouTube full time. So I needed to stop working on things that I don't want to do, so that way I can have the time to do this. And I had to figure it out when I can do it. Oh, well, I can do it. I have 10 minutes for my makeup. I can live stream those 10 minutes. I gonna prepare breakfast real quick. I can live stream when I'm doing breakfast. I'm gonna prepare my backpack for hiking. I can live. I am able to do these things because I have cleared the life that I want. And understand, that, and have the ability of letting go. I'm a control freak, and I need to learn how to have the ability. Like, I had these plans for me today, but it changed because my kids completely changed it. But it's okay. I will do it later on in the day whenever the time allows. Okay, let's prepare my bag now. Okay. Uh I can hear you talk all day long. Do you drink juice or bitter ground? I don't drink juice anymore. I only have my green drinks, my GOP drinks, everything from the company or the products I sell, but I don't have juice anymore. I drink a lot of water. Life is the most unexpected things ever. Life is a journey. Yes, life is a freaking journey. I'm from Puerto Rico, but I live in the United States. It's a beautiful. You have 4 kids. You look like you ever. I get that all the time. What asked life to be parent? You are super mom. Thank you. OMG, the tiny princess. Bye. Bye. Mm, you should become a moderator. I want to do a podcast. I'm struggling with the timing to sit down and do my podcast, but I definitely want to do a podcast about entrepreneurship, lifestyle, and stuff like that, where I talk about this. Oh my god, sure. Somebody's obsessed with my shirts. This is not the channel for your weird obsessions, friend. Okay, let's prepare my hiking bag. So I have my electrolyte water. I will take another water because again, I do sell some nutrition products, and I do have a energy fizz. It's my natural source of caffeine. So if in the middle of the hike I need a little spike, I also need to start taking my business more seriously. Is another thing I'm doing. Before it was like a little hobby, but now I'm like taking it seriously because this is what I want to do. I'm taking extra water for because it's me and two girls. But I'm taking this one so in the middle of the hike where I have the best views ever, I can make a quick reel of me doing my energy drink. Healthy source of caffeine from plants, no crazy sugars like all these sports drink, no drops, no jitters, no artificial flavor, anything. This is the goal. Of course, my wallet. I always have binoculars to spot birds and eagles. That's the best part, the eagles. I will take this, but I think I'm gonna leave it in the car. Obviously, I have children, so we are taking diapers and baby wipes. Hello. When I was in college, I used to have a little, how you call it? I used to have a suitcase with everything that I needed in there because I was from this town. My university was like 40 minutes away from my home. All of my friends were near of the university slash town. So if at last minute we want to go and play pool, go to the beach, go hang out, go to a bar, I needed to drive all the way home to change. And like I was like, never again. So I started to have a backpack where I have everything like dress with high heels. I will have regular daily outfits. I will have bathing suits, sandals, tennis shoes. I will have literally shampoo, soap, toothpaste. I will have everything in that bag. So wherever the day catch me, I was ready for it. And now that we've been doing hikes and all that stuff with my girls, and I have girls, I need to prepare a bag with first aid stuff and everything, diapers, baby wipes. Because if you don't put it where it goes, you're not gonna find it when you need it. The chips. So I'm gonna take this for snacking in the afternoon, and we are ready. It's gonna be like 2, 3 hours only. Okay, I wish I can bring things like you. I like. Then have a little. You can have a little bag or suitcase like I did. I had a suitcase with everything. You can have like one with outfits or whatever, and then have like little bag with like sketches and everything. So if you're like out there and suddenly you can find a spot where you can stop by and just sit down and sketch. Like life is you can have fun, like have fun in life in so many ways. Like you could either take some things like I've been purchasing things little by little. That's the other thing. Like these ones, I purchased a picnic blanket. This other day I purchased a few weeks later. I purchased this little cooler with wheels for me being able to eventually like I know what I want in life, so now I'm making sure that the way I spend my money, the way the things I do every day are taking me there. So if I know that by my 40s I want to do camping and picnics and all that stuff during this year, I'm making sure that little by little, because I don't have the budget to buy everything at once, I'm like, okay, today I'm buying this, today I'm buying this, and this time I buy this. And little by little, I'm getting everything I need. And you can have like a little picnic thing where you're gonna have a blanket, have extra like forks, plates, and cups. That was another thing. I was always out, I was always eating out. So I would always have straws, napkins, and everything in a little bag. So you can have one for your like art stuff and one for stuff like that. And you know what? Take a sandwich with you and a blanket and just stop somewhere and sit down, enjoy that little snacks and do your sketches because you have everything. I love it. I used to love coloring. I tried sketching. I was not good at it. So I would like sketch on top of something and then I will color. That was a hobby I used to have when I was in high school and I don't do it anymore. You can lose so much weight just by walking. Back to the garage. uh, you take it slow and study the brush groceries. You made a movie, huh? I have a question. What? I'll be back in a second. Hola. Oh. Wow, Fernand, you look so pretty. You're ready to rumble, mama. Woo! We're leaving in 5. All right, let's see real quick before I go. Never comes once. I had a lot. I have the other day when I was checking stuff, I found all of my sketching books because I wanted to learn how to sketch and coloring. I'm not good at it, but it's something that I love doing, you know? You don't have to be good at something to love it. But no, it's not easy. Um, so anyways, I'm gonna go now so that way we can make it early and have a good relaxed time and I don't have to be in a hurry because it is a little bit farther away. That's why we're leaving early today. And I do have to pick up my son in school, so we have to come back. So thank you all for being here. I'm gonna try to live stream in the afternoon. It's getting hard to live stream in the afternoons, but I'm trying to figure that out little by little. So, anyways, have a good day, everybody, or good night, wherever you are. And I will see you soon for sure.